So over the past few weeks the weather seems to have gone from one extreme to the other. We've gone from beautiful sunshine, quite mild, to really overcast and grey skies, and ice on the canal as well. So yeah, it's gone from one extreme to the other. But there's been some beautiful sights, sunsets. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. But at least the Morso stove and drinking lots of coffee kept me warm. That's the most important thing. So I'm finally leaving, even if it's only for a few days, the moorings here at Bubbly Mooring. Desperate to get out and get on the cut and just have a little cruise. I'm only going to go down as far as Braunston today, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, it's been quite a pleasant stay here in most respects, but yeah, it's not for me to stay in marinas all time. So yeah, I'm really pleased to be getting back out onto the cut. Had a bit of a interesting situation yesterday. Somebody on one of the boats obviously had got a bit of an emergency health issue, and I had the air ambulance land within 15 metres of the boat, which caused a bit of a problem. There you go. These things happen. Hopefully the person was all right and everything worked out well in the end. Of course, typical of me, decided to get out for a few days this morning, packed away, and as soon as I left the moorings, it started to rain. I suppose that's all part of boat life, so I'm not going to go too far, probably just down to Braunston, just to moor up somewhere different, to be on, you know, the towpath side, just a change of scenery. I find one of the big problems with the moorings is that, you know, whenever you look out your own windows, all you see is a boat either side, you know, a couple of feet away, not about a metre, let's say. But yeah, I mean, the privacy point doesn't really worry me. In fact, both the boats on either side of you always have their curtains and blinds closed, you know, 24/7. So that's not a problem. It's just the fact that there's no view. So I'm just going under the M45 motorway bridge. Quite close to the moorings, but you don't really hear it, to be perfectly honest. Actually seems quieter under the bridge than it does a little way away. It has to be said, with all the rain we've had, the canals are somewhat fuller than usual, and still a lot of flooding as well in the last few days in certain parts of the Midlands. I have to say, I'm enjoying this little cruise. Although it's overcast and drizzly, it's not that cold actually, considering the time of the year. It feels like it's probably, I don't know, 10, 12 degrees, if not a bit more. It just feels quite mild actually. So I'm just going up to bridge number 80. Keep looking at my chimney, which is a bit bent and battered. You might remember from a previous vlog that I lost the cap, really strong windy day, and then I went under a bridge and I was about an inch too tall, which knocked the chimney over. That was going up the Oxford Canal. So yeah, looking at it, it looks a bit the worse for wear, so I'm going to have to treat myself, I think, to a new chimney before too long. I did intend to buy one when I first knocked it off, but like a lot of things, you think about it and then it seems to get pushed to the back, doesn't it? Looks like a couple of old working barges. I think the tender's more like a paddling pool. You can probably see coming up on the left hand side pools of water. Had so much rain over the last few weeks that the ground is totally waterlogged, so it doesn't take much even in the way of a drizzle to start filling up these pools. Of sheep as well as birds in this field. So I found a nice peaceful spot to moor up for the night, just before Braunston. Not sure tomorrow whether I'm going to go in towards Braunston and then I'll turn back onto the Grand Union and then use the winding hole just past Braunston Marina. But we'll see what the weather's like today. It's actually beautiful this evening. The skies are cleared, it's a bit of blue sky as you can see, and no more rain. Glorious countryside. Reflections in the water. Even the clouds look, as to be said, the towpaths are pretty grotty, but can't expect much else really with all the rain we've had of recent times. Beautiful sunset tonight. So it's a glorious morning, as you can see, blue sky. Yeah, just amazing. When you consider it's the middle of February, the weather's amazing. It's really bright sunshine this morning and it's not too cold, so yeah, it's going to be a great day. So I've been moored up here for a couple of days, and I'm going to make my way now towards Braunston Junction, which is not too far along the canal, and then I'm going to turn onto the Grand Union Canal and just go down a little way as far as Braunston Marina, and there's a winding hole there, and I'm going to turn around and make my way back to the visitor moorings after topping up with water and getting rid of some rubbish. So you can see Braunston Church in the distance there. Hopefully once I've used the winding hole, got topped up with water, got rid of the rubbish, I'll be able to find a mooring along the visitor section and then go for a walk. Great day for a walk. It's just absolutely glorious day, can't get over it. So I'm just approaching the junction with the Oxford Canal on the Grand Union. See the sign there, Coventry, London, Birmingham and Oxford. I'm looking from here down, going south on the Grand Union, and I'm standing on the bridge, which if I was to turn under would take me onto the South Oxford Canal. And then turning back the other way is the direction I've just come from, which is coming down the north section of the Oxford Canal. I'll pan across to the left. You can see the amount of water that's in these fields. Quite incredible. And I would imagine this water level has gone down quite a bit because we haven't had any rain for the last couple of days. So So this is the stop house just outside Braunston Marina, and if I move in, see the sign here. So it was originally constructed in 1796. Then I walked up and had a quick visit to Braunston village itself and the All Saints Church. Some lovely old buildings and houses there, beautiful. But I was getting hungry, so I made my way back to Bubbly Too for some lunch. So I went for a walk along the towpath, which wasn't very pleasant. It was really, really muddy. Not very nice at all, but good to get out and have a little bit of a stretch. So it's a bit of a dismal morning. Probably see the grey clouds behind me. It has rained most of the night, but seems to have stopped a little bit now, so I'm going to make my way further back up towards Barbie. So I'm doing not too badly. I'm about a quarter of a mile from Dunchurch Paul's Marina, where I'm going to pull in for some diesel. Okay, so I'm back here on the moorings. Got a few days left before the time I've paid up for is end, so I've got a few days to go before I need to leave, and I will be leaving them permanently. Unfortunately, my plan for the spring summer was to head north. I was going to go up the North Oxford onto the Coventry, the Trent and Mersey, and then eventually up to the Macclesfield. But I've received an email from the CRT as a notification they've got a problem at Brinklow, and they've actually closed the navigation for up to 6 weeks. So it's going to be the first week in April. So I'm not really quite sure what I'm going to do now, but obviously within the next few days I'll be leaving here, and then I really haven't got an option other than to hang around on the North Oxford stretch between, you know, Brinklow and Braunston until the situation has improved and cleared, and the work that the CRT are doing at Brinklow is done, and then I can head north from there. So yeah, a little bit disappointed from that point of view. I was really looking forward to getting north a bit more quickly, but there we go, can't be helped. So I'm going to end the vlog there. Hope you've enjoyed this little quick cruise with me, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks again. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button and drop me a comment. Yeah, I love to see your comments, and I do try and answer every one I get. So thanks again.